and it is a little hobbit hole. Whether it was made by a bear or a person or who knows. But, of course, there's flowers on either side of the entrance. Just figured I'd show you that. There's stuff like that all over up here. Stuff like that all over in Washington State, too. Millions of acres as well. The problem is it's all owned by somebody else. We don't have a place as refugees to go. We need refugee camps. There are that many homeless people in America. We need humanitarian aid. The situation has reached epic crisis proportions. 60% homelessness increase just last year alone. But you drive by in your cars, your nice cars, your nice house, you're miles away from it, even with it right in the middle of your city. This is where people have to go for services. It's also a lot easier not to get hunted here than it is up in the mountains. I don't mean hunted like you're a deer. I mean hunted by the rangers or the sheriff's department, told that you have to move along, move along, move along. Or, of course, the infamous, that camping space is for taxpayers. Lovely. Anyway, you can have a beautiful house with beautiful entrance, beautiful flowers, natural flowers. They're going to grow on their own. They don't need your help to do that. And you can have that beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous house just by finding a place far enough out in the middle of nowhere and building up the walls a little bit. You see that right there? You can put a structure on the inside of that. Around it, over here, a lot of different plants to choose from. A lot of different flowers to choose from. Put them right outside your door. You see that stuff right there? That stuff is called bamboo. Bamboo is a wonderful building material. Fishing with it, spear fishing, pole fishing. That bamboo right there, you can make a lot of fishing poles out of that. Of course, they had an accident here. Somebody went up and actually screwed up a whole bunch of it here, and the wind knocked some of it down. More flowers. Those are, I believe, a type of thistle, and they are, as a result, going to be slightly poisonous. I do recommend pulling those out, but also they're smaller than a Canadian thistle, so I'm not sure if the smaller thistles are poisonous like that. More the blue flowers. Of course, we got oak trees. There's a collection of a bunch of different flowers, different colors, all in one place. I prefer food, though. That's where that bush right there comes in handy. You see that right there? That's blackberry. Not all of it. It's blackberry mixed in with something else, possibly lilacs. But if it's lilacs, they haven't blossomed yet. Now let me show you the wonderful thing about blackberries, if we can cross the road here. These are blackberry bushes. These grow some excellent fruit. And I want you to look at the side here. I want you to notice that there are a whole bunch of really sharp spines all over it. In an area like this, if you build a surrounding ditch and you fill it with blackberries, you can also notice that they grow pretty long and thick. They get pretty bushy, and they can take over your yard real quick. All right, we're going to cross over. I'm pretty sure that's actually somebody's yard, and I don't want to be trespassing. At first, it looked like just an empty lot next to somebody's house, but I think that's actually a corner house. Of course, there's huge Big leaf maple, I think, is what it is. Somebody was telling me. These have purple flowers that I guess the purple flowers bloom under them twice a year, I was told. And of course, I thought that was state property there, and that this area right all in here was city property. Or maybe that was the railroad's property there, and this is city property. But apparently that place down there, that's the ruins. That's where the guy was an asshole. It is apparently their private property here, so we're not going to go down there again, are we? No, we are not. And of course, there's some folks down there, and it's called Wildwood Academy, the ruins. More flowers. It's easy to find stones like that all over the place. Now, same thing in Boulder, Colorado. The idea that I have for here, Washington State, is pretty similar to what's in Boulder, Colorado. My idea there. The difference is, in Boulder, Colorado, you got to use different foliage, and also if there's too much foliage, it's going to give away where your place is. Whereas here, it's just green, 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 green. Fill it in with sticks. There's a wall. The blackberries grow up it. There's a lot of different things you can do. You could also set a tent up in there or a mud hut. And this is the beginning of the town park here in Hood River. I guess that's it for this video.